They're set. Gates open now. Go Joy missed it by about a length or so. Shadows of Silver second last out of the gates. Horse of War is showing speed, taken on by McVean on the outside. Easing back to third, Dazzle Dancer. A break of about a length and a half. Pitter Potter followed by Go Joy. Just on a length then, Shadows of Silver last of all. On settling down as they race down the back with 900 metres to go. Race 1, Queanbeyan. And McVean is a clear-cut leader. 2 in front. Horse of War going well second. A break of about 2.5 to Dazzle Dancer. A length and a half then, Pitter Potter followed by Go Joy. And a break then to the grey Shadows of Silver last of all as they leave the back and race up the side. Little change in the order. McVean is a clear-cut leader. 2.5 over Horse of War. A similar margin, Dazzle Dancer followed by Pitter Potter. Go Joy down on the inside and about 2.5 to 3 then Shadows of Silver last of all. On the point of the turn, 400 metres to go, and the leader was McVean, about 2 in front but going well. Horse of War looming up on the outside. Further back behind those, Go Joy on the inside followed by Dazzle Dancer, and out very wide was Pitter Potter but well in the straight. Down towards the 200 they go, shaken up. McVean is the leader. Horse of War in the centre tries hard now. Dazzle Dancer's putting in a run. It's out wide. Dazzle Dancer racing up with Horse of War. McVean is still there on the inside. Horse of War, Dazzle Dancer. Horse of War, Dazzle Dancer. They hit the line. Or maybe Dazzle Dancer and nose Horse of War. Very close. In behind those, McVean followed then by Go Joy, Pitter Potter and Shadows of Silver last. Good finish here, but maybe Dazzle Dancer on the outside. Right on the line. There's nothing in it though. Dazzle Dancer, John Scorse, fighting it out with Horse of War, Mark de Montfort, in a soul-stirring struggle to the line. Mark de Montfort tried everything to get Horse of War to the lead, to the line, just in front, but Dazzle Dancer has made a dive right on the line, and it's fairly deceptive here. No, it looks as though Dazzle Dancer will get this. Stand by for the result. It looks as though Dazzle Dancer will get this. On the totes, 11.30 and 3.20. Horse of War, $1.30 and no third dividend for McVean. The winner, Dazzle Dancer, trained at Wagga Wagga by Trevor Carey. A Baymare 5, dazzling a cut out of Darling O'Death. John Scorse, a good ride, sat in behind the speed and grabbed Horse of War right on the line. Horse of War is a chestnut gelding 3 by Agincourt out of Turn to Me, trained by Frank Cleary, Mark de Montfort, and McVean will get third. A brown gelding 5, Brave Regent, Quick Pearl. The trainer is Jack Van Duren here at Queanbeyan, and Brett Johnson. No sign of the numbers yet. 1:12.19 was the time. 1:12.19 was the time. We're standing by for the officials.
6 rounds.
Dazzle Dancer taking out the first at Queanbeyan, 11.33.20. Horse of War, the odds-on favourite, getting nailed, 1.30, and McVean, no third dividend. As congratulations go round at Queanbeyan, we'll have a look ahead to the first at Port Macquarie. 7 minutes remain, and the rating...
You're caught without some form there in your clubs or pubs, and in this second race, Farzak, the even money tote favourite to be ridden by the Golden Slipper winning jockey Mark de Montfort. Farzak, a New Zealander, has had the 54 starts, 10 wins, 11 placings, and it's owned by Frank Cleary, and Sue Cleary as well owns this horse. Frank trains it for Mark de Montfort to ride Farzak at even money. It'd be very hard to beat this horse. Last seen at Canberra back on the 11th of July. It was down the track that day behind the dark. Didn't make up much ground. It's had 12 days off since that run, and they're expecting it to go a lot better today in these conditions over the 1460. Number 2, K's Regret for LJ Barrett at Canberra. Kevin Sweeney in the saddle has had 13 days off since it ran 7th at Randwick behind Safari. 7.10 for number 3, Quick Hands. Never Late, the trainer at Queanbeyan. This horse has had 85 starts for 14 wins, 13 placings, 16 thirds. So it's very consistent, this horse, Quick Hands, and has had 8 starts and has been unplaced only twice at the distance. So that's pretty impressive. 8 starts over the distance and unplaced only twice. Number 7, Warracknabeal, is the other one in the market there. Brent Stanley. Warracknabeal, trained by SW Cody at Queanbeyan, has had 39 tries, 4 wins and 9 placings at the track, 17 starts for 3, 3 and 4. So race 2 at Queanbeyan's an open event. Possibly the value runner is number 7, Warracknabeal. If you're coupling it up with 1, Farzak and K's Regret, you might get something out of the Quinella. We'll take a break and be right back.
On the tote, Farzak. Good support late, K's Regret. On the tote, that is. Now the line is set. Race 2, Queanbeyan, 1460 metres. They're locked away and they're racing, and Warracknabeal down towards the inside got the best of it from Just Bluffing. Quick Hands and Belldale Blues going around the outside to take up a prominent position. In behind those, Farzak gaining ground, followed by K's Regret, and Gelato is settling down at the tail of the field. As they leave the side and race towards the back, they've got about 11.50 to go, and Just Bluffing under a good rain is the leader. 3/4 of a length in front of Belldale Blues second, 2 off in third, Warracknabeal settling down well. A half a length Farzak fourth on the outside, followed by Gelato, K's Regret, and just on a length then Quick Hands last of all. In the backstretch, 900 metres out, no change in the order, where the leader was Just Bluffing. Belldale Blues applying pressure on the outside. In behind those then came Farzak moving around the outside of Warracknabeal. A length or so back centre field, Gelato followed by K's Regret on the inside, and 2.5 then Quick Hands last of all, as they leave the back and race up the side inside the 600 metre mark, and still the leader was Just Bluffing, a half a length in front of Belldale Blues. In behind those, Warracknabeal going well. Farzak gaining ground on the outside. Back locked away on the inside was Crazy Regret, off the rails, running on fairly well now. Gelato drops out to second last, and last of all was Quick Hands, but around the home turn and on the outside, Belldale Blues race to the lead from Just Bluffing. Warracknabeal is under pressure down on the inside. Farzak is running on, and the grey K's Regret is putting in a run on the outside now. They're spread across the track out very wide. It's Farzak and K's Regret. They're reaching the lead. Warracknabeal down on the inside, followed further back to Just Bluffing. It's Farzak, K's Regret and Farzak. Farzak and O's in front, and Farzak and O's over K's Regret. Quick Hands third, followed then by Warracknabeal, every possible chance, then Just Bluffing, Belldale Blues and Gelato last. Well, I think that Mark de Montfort has got Farzak home here by the barest possible margin over K's Regret. They were the two widest runners. They drew clear and fought out a great battle. Farzak, Mark de Montfort, and K's Regret, Kevin Sweeney. Not much in it. They're very wide on the track. Normally it favours the outside horse here, but to the naked eye it did appear as though maybe Farzak, as they reached the line, oh, it's close, very close this. Farzak, K's Regret, they're both wide on the track. 1:29.30, 1:29.30 was the time. Yes, there's only a nose in this. My first impression was Farzak, and we'll stand by and wait for the official decision from the judge here, but it was a good finish. Number 1 is the winner, Farzak. 1, 2 and 3. 1, the winner, Farzak, trained by Frank Cleary, Mark de Mont. Number 2, K's Regret, Laurie Barrett, Canberra, the trainer, Kevin Sweeney. And 3, Quick Hands, Neville Late, Queanbeyan, and the rider was Jamie Late. 1, 2, 3. I was getting a little bit worried when I watched that freeze frame there. Farzak, 241.90. K's Regret, 240. Quick Hands, no third dividend.
Alrighty, 1, 2 and 3 there, 1, 2 and 3. Just by the way, folks, if you're punting on US tomorrow, don't worry too much about that. There won't be any US racing tomorrow on Sky, so no US racing early in the morning tomorrow until a time to be fixed. So tomorrow's US racing, no go until a later date. So I guess we could all get a bit of sleep, because this was pretty tough, wasn't it? Getting up at 7:30 in the morning, reading all the form for the American racing, and then going all the way through the afternoon. But tomorrow it's a little bit different. There's no US racing until further notice. But there's plenty on this afternoon. Stall. In fact, let's have a look at the scratchings for you. Race 1 is clear.
Now the line is just about set here for the third. Ace Diver stands up, best Bletch yet. The light is on. 1,000 metres the journey. Gates open, a good start, and Be in Love out very wide, got out very quickly, ridden hard for the lead. Vainkari is second on the inside, followed then by Mr. Guilty, prominent soon after the start. So too is Bold Billy and Ace Diver in that group. And further back behind those then came Taritzi, going up 4 and 5 wide. Getting back in the field was Sylvia, followed by De Credence and Best Bletch yet. Well back and Sure Return is last of all. Settling fully into stride with about 5.50 to go, and Bold Billy around the outside is the leader now. Bold Billy draws out about a length in front of in second place is the favourite Be in Love as they race towards the turn. Out wide, Taritzi is running on, followed by Ace Diver back towards the inside. Sylvia's next, followed by Vainkari down towards the inside, then Mr. Guilty, and De Credence going wide, but it's Bold Billy clear. At the top of the straight, Be in Love hard ridden as second, followed then by Taritzi out very wide. De Credence putting in a run, followed then by Mr. Guilty down towards the inside, and the next one was Ace Diver, but Bold Billy kicking back in front. Be in Love is getting a go on the inside now. It's Be in Love and Bold Billy. Be in Love in front, flashing home Taritzi out wide. They hit the line very close, either Taritzi out wide or Be in Love. Close up between those then, Bold Billy and Mr. Guilty, followed then by Best Bletch out very wide on the track, followed then by Vainkari. Well back in the field, then came Sylvia, followed by De Credence, and Ace Diver and Sure Return pulled up very quickly once they crossed the line. Oh, this is close. This horse out very wide has got me concerned. Taritzi. Be in Love was in front, one stride from the line, but the one on the outside, Taritzi, has finished very, very strongly indeed, and I wouldn't be surprised if Taritzi gets this. Looking at the freeze frame, I'd say Taritzi ahead of Be in Love and Bold Billy. Close one, but it's between Taritzi on the outside and Be in Love. Very wide on the track, maybe Taritzi out wide, an inch in front. Stand by the results. Number 4 is the winner, Taritzi, ridden by John Nesbitt. Number 4 is the winner, Taritzi. Second, number 3, Be in Love, Jamie Whitney, and 9 is third.
All right, Taritzi, the winner there, having its first start today, that horse. It did win a barrier trial and has paid $15.90 there. So, big dividend for a first starter and a barrier trial winner. 170 Vain Oro here at the trots at Stall. It's the favourite. And Vain Oro is number 11 in race 2, the Melbourne Trot.
Up to this part of the world, so bad luck for trainer Guy Walter. Very good trainer indeed. Now, not before noon, Grove Lady, Vain Sal and Barrel and Account. They're the ones out of the barrier stalls. $1.60, $1.10 Vision Quest. Now, the favourite. $6.90 Snippets Gold. $8 Angry Arthur. And $8.30 for Barrel and Account. Now, it looks as though they're all in. The late scratching, Miss Pookie at 136. Now the starter's still around behind the barrier stalls. Pretty hard to see from here if there's any problem there. Snippets Gold, I can see, stands up. Little Amy, not before noon. Now there's a rider on the uprights. Towards the centre. Still no start here. Just a reminder to trainers that the first nominations for the Black Opal Series close today week, next Friday. The first nominations for the Black Opal Series next year, the Black Opal, the ADT Security Black Opal Stakes, $200,000 Group 3 race, and the $50,000 Black Opal Preview. Nominations, the first nominations for the series close next Friday, $50 for both races for the first nominations. So that's next Friday, first nominations for the Black Opal Series at Canberra close at 4 o'clock today week. Now the starter coming around to release the field. Miss Pookie, the late scratching. They're set. No, the starter not happy with something. He's down off the ladder again. Okay, they're set. Race 4, Queanbeyan. And away they go, and getting out very well was Grove Lady on the outside and Barrel and Account. Now Vision Quest, the favourite, driving up along the inside. A good race for the lead early. In behind those then Little Amy. Further back behind those then came Not Before Noon. A further break to Nodak, followed by Vain Sal, Angry Arthur, and Nodak at the tail of the field. On settling down, and this one, Barrel and Account has raced away. Barrel and Account, a big leader at the 600. Out about 4 in front. Grove Lady second, ahead off third on the inside. Vision Quest. A long break behind those as they race towards the turn. Not Before Noon. Then Little Amy, a long break behind those. Then came Snippets Gold, followed further back in the field, Nodak, and Vain Sal as well back, and Angry Arthur last of all. But around the turn, Barrel and Account is taken on by Vision Quest in the centre. On the outside of those, running on fairly well, was Grove Lady. A long break behind those then, Not Before Noon, and a further break then, Angry Arthur. But inside the 200, the favourite, Vision Quest, has raced to the lead. Battling on well was Grove Lady, fairly wide on the track, and then Barrel and Account, but the favourite is home and hosed. Vision Quest slapped that with the whippers nicely clear, and Vision Quest is too good. Grove Lady second, Angry Arthur third, followed then by Barrel and Account, and the next one then Snippets Gold, followed then by Nodak. Well back behind those, Little Amy, followed then by...
Okay, 4, 11 and 1 there. Now it's Store late scratching. 9 Heaven's Pride's come out here, race number 3. It's a late scratching. It's a big prize. You can show this market quickly because it's about 50 to 1. Anyway, race 4 at Port. It comes up at 2:10 Morning Ripple.
Oh no, Steffi's made rearing high. They're off. A good level start, although Eternal Dawn went back to the tail of the field, and Dentley down towards the inside, and Cantari got the best of it. Brave Gift, ridden hard, is looking for the lead, followed by Regal Sunny, Steffi's mate. Further back behind those, Hans, followed by Opera Serenade, and about a length and a half then Eternal Dawn last of all. On settling down as they race down the back, 1100 out, Brave Gift, steadied out in front as the leader, a long neck in front. Regal Sunny and Mark de Montfort moves up on the outside to join the leader. In third place, throwing the head around, was Cantari, followed then by Dentley on the inside. A break of about 2 to Steffi's mate, followed further back then to Honzer. A further break of about 2, Opera Serenade, and a length in Eternal Dawn last. In the back stretch as they race past the 800 metre mark, and Regal Sunny has raced away with a handy lead. Regal Sunny under a good rein as the leader, about 3 in front. Brave Gift is second, Cantari third. A length behind those, Dentley centre field, followed then by Steffi's mate as they leave the back and race up the side. Then Cantari, a Honzer it is, back on the inside. Further back to Opera Serenade, and a length and a half then Eternal Dawn as they race up towards the turn. 500 metres out, and Regal Sunny doing it well. Out about 2 in front, Cantari on the outsides running on, then Brave Gift. Further back behind those, Dentley, followed then by going around them, Honzers putting in a run, then Steffi's mate, and well back Opera Serenade in the straight with about 300 to go. He's got to go for Regal Sunny on the outside. Honzer is coming quickly, then Cantari in the next one behind those, then Steffi's mate drifting off the track. The leader was Honzer, very wide. Dentley's getting right up along the inside, but it's Honzer out very wide in front, and Honzer is too good. Honzer first, Dentley second, Steffi's mate third, then Cantari, followed by Opera Serenade. Well back behind those, Regal Sunny, followed by Brave Gift, and last across the line was Eternal Dawn.
Okay, 3, 5 and 4 there, 5:21 and 41.80 there on race number 5 from Queanbeyan. All right, now race 4 at Stall, net again at 10, Billy at 15.
Like to my a good buddy up there at Port Macquarie, Robbo. Let's hope he gets his 200 winners here today. He's got a half one to go, eh? Now they're set for the Cup. Ready for the Cup. All in. Racing. They've jumped away in a good line. Tarbob away smartly near the inside. Colorado Ring began well, but is being eased out of the early battle. True Blue. Naphill and Off the Hat coming across the face of the field with Lycra Lady, and then Fate Surprise, Tom's Tyrrell, Regal Ricochet being ridden back today, restrained back to second last, Tarbob in front of it, and last of all is Dud Check as they settle. Naphill leads past the judge. Off the Hat is second, third maybe Regal, a length to Lycra Lady over on the outside of True Blue as they leave the straight. Then comes the next Broadway ballad. Behind it, Fate Surprise, Bida Con Dios. Over on the inside, Colorado Ring, a length to Tom's Tyrrell, followed by Olympic Gold. A length and a half to Tarbob, a length away the grey Regal Ricochet, and 2.5 to Dud Check as the pace is only fair. Heading off the back, 12.50 out, and the leader Naphill by a length. Off the Hat, maybe Regal, Lycra Lady, handy fourth. Fate Surprise is off the track and out deeper still there as they work into the back. Broadway ballad, a length and a half to True Blue from Bida Con Dios. Out 3 deep, Tom's Tyrrell, a length and a half to Colorado Ring on the inside of Olympic Gold. Then Tarbob, Regal Ricochet, and 3 to Dud Check. Naphill leads along the back. At the 900 metres by a length and a quarter, Fate Surprise, maybe Regal and Doff the Hat. Broadway ballad off the track, a length away to Lycra Lady, Vita Con Dios, then Tom's Tyrrell. Colorado Ring easing around the outside of True Blue from Olympic Gold. Tarbob's going backwards. He's back second last. In front of him, Regal Ricochet. But I tell you what, Naphill took off at the 600 metres, shot well clear. Tarbob's back to last. Something's gone wrong with him. Naphill, 4 in front on the turn from Fate Surprise, Vita Con Dios, Broadway ballad. Then Colorado Ring, followed by maybe Regal, and further back Tom's Tyrrell. At the head of the others, Regal Ricochet deep, and then at the head of the rest comes True Blue. Tarbob is going to run last as they come around the turn. Naphill in front, out clear 3 lengths to Fate Surprise, Bida Con Dios, Colorado Ring, and then Regal Ricochet. The old 10-year-old Colorado Ring after Naphill. He's got him. Fate Surprise. It's Naphill in front. Colorado Ring on the outside, gets there right on the line. What an effort. Colorado Ring beat Naphill, Bida Con Dios, and Fate Surprise, then Broadway ballad. Lycra Lady behind those runners next would have been Regal Ricochet, True Blue, Olympic Gold, Dud Check, then Tarbob. Back with it was Tom's Tyrrell and Doff the Hat together at the rear. What a great effort. Colorado Ring and Jason Patton have got there. Number 1, Colorado Ring. All the weights pointed that it was going to be difficult for Colorado Ring to win here today, but no one told Colorado Ring that. And it's come with a beautifully timed run from Jason Patton. That's why he's one of our leading riders. And right on the line, it's got up after Naphill, looked as if it was going to steal the race. Number 1, Colorado Ring, ridden by Jason Patton by Amantor out of Queanbeyan. Raced and trained by Paddy Payne. Has now made it 4 on end. The winner Terang at Matoa in the Cup. Back to Moonee Valley and now taking out the Warracknabeal Cup.
112.6.
Number 12 is second, and that is Nap Hill. Nap Hill second. Ridden by Jamie Barrett, by Bicentenary out of Witch Hill Way, Stuart Webb, and number 6 Bida Condios, Neville Wilson third by £1 sterling from Bida Wee, the trainer John Craddock at Yarra Glen. The disappointment there was Tarbob. Something went awfully wrong with it. It just dropped out at the 800 metres back to last. It's finished up beating a couple of stragglers over the line, but you just wonder something obviously not right with Tarbob here today. And ridden behind Regal Ricochet, didn't really give a yelp. I thought it might go forward, but it went backwards and never really in contention in the race.
A Warracknabeal Cup there going to the top weight, and when in doubt throw the top weight in, and Colorado King has done it there at $4.30.
Starter goes up. They're racing. A good start it was too, and Lusty got away well, and Val's Regard ridden hard, and also T-Junction is driving through, and Chikanga down towards the inside. Out wide on the track was Abinell, but as they sort themselves out, they're flying out in front. 750 metres to go. T-Junction leads. Second on the outside, Abinell. In behind those then, Mr. Quang Tart and Chikanga getting up along the inside. Up on the outside of those, Val's Regard. Wide was Canzona, followed by Lusty, and My Dance is along last as they race up towards the turn. 500 metres to go, and Abinell has cruised up on the outside of T-Junction. A length and a half Lusty, followed by Canzona out wide running on. Back behind those, Val's Regard. Sticking to the inside was Chikanga, and Mr. Quang Tart, and well back was My Dance. In the straight with about 300 to go, Abinell has raced to the lead. Abinell broke away in the straight with about 200 to go. T-Junction on the inside is battling away, followed then by Canzona, and the next one was Mr. Quang Tart, but it's Abinell racing away. Abinell will score a very, very easy win indeed, and Abinell wins it easily. Abinell first. T-Junction may have got second in front of Chikanga. Mr. Quang Tart, Lusty, Canzona, followed by My Dance, and the last one across the line, Val's Regard. Oh, it's bolted in. Abinell, ridden by Dean Greville. Very promising young 3 kilo boy, Dean Greville. And the winner trained at Queanbeyan here by Jenny Hoy put the riding on the wall with a good 5th at Rose Hill last start, when even though it finished 5th, was less than a length and a half behind the winner Belagardia. But a good win there to number 3 Abinell, ridden by Dean Greville. Raced away in the straight. He rides well, this boy. Gets down very nicely on a horse, and he can certainly use that whip. Abinell on the totes. We'll have those up in a moment, but it was too good. Abinell is a brown mare 4 by Select Prince out of Premier Gift. And on the tote, $3.90, $1.50. But it did look good on paper following its previous run at Rose Hill, as I mentioned, on that good run behind Belagardia. Now the numbers are official now. 385. Number 8 T-Junction battled on. Brett Johnson second, and 5 Chikanga third, ridden by Brett Butler. So
Yeah, 3, 8 and 5 there. Race 6 at Queanbeyan, Abinell the winner over T-Junction and Chikanga. Race 5 at Stall. The trots comes up in a moment. Burning on Famous at 9.50. Famous Gen 26 third. Jake Cheval at 7.50. He's a band at 34. Duke Humphrey, 24.
The starters' orders now. This is race 7 of 9 here at Queanbeyan this afternoon. 1460 metres the journey. Starter goes up, they're set. Gates open. Now Boulder's Love and Tiny Tempest down towards the inside got away well. Sovereign Plume looking for the lead, so too is Bushy Tailed. Further out in the track, and the all green Tiberia will burn them all off. Getting back behind those, Dr. Chevelle, followed by Gold Edge and back centre field. Further back behind those, Subaru, followed then by the stablemates back towards the tail. They include Working Blue, Maximum Limit, and Meet the Stars, or a bit of trouble there as they make that turn and race down the back. And the leader now was Dr. Chevelle, Tiberio second, Boulder's Love third. Now Gold Legend has gone up on the outside, 3 wide, 4 wide is Subaru. Back behind those, Bushy Tailed off the track there, Timely News, followed by Tiny Tempest and Meet the Stars gaining a bit of ground. Back behind those then, Working Blue, followed by Sovereign Plume, and they're well back towards the tail with Maximum Limit. As they leave the back and race up the side, it's Dr. Chevelle, about a long neck in front of Subaru, followed by Boulder's Love. Working hard on the outside, Gold Legend is running on, followed then by Bushy Tailed. Off the track was Meet the Stars making ground, followed then by Tiny Tempest on the inside. Further back to Timely News, followed then then by Tiberio losing ground. Working Blue as well back with Maximum Limit, and Sovereign Plume is last. Around the turn, 350 metres to go, and Dr. Chevelle raced away at the top of the straight. Out about 2 in front, Boulder's Love second, Gold Legend under pressure now, followed then by Meet the Stars down the centre, and Timely News out very wide. This leader, Dr. Chevelle, getting tired. Boulder's Love on the inside has reached the lead now. Gold Legend is running on, and Meet the Stars 3 out and 4 out. Timely News. It's Boulder's Love the leader. Here's Meet the Stars. Meet the Stars flying. They hit the line all close. Maybe Boulder's Love a nose over Meet the Stars. Nothing in it. Followed then by Gold Legend and Timely News. Further back behind those in the field, then Tiny Tempest, Dr. Chevelle, Subaru, bushy-tailed. In behind those, Working Blue, followed by Tiberio, Maximum Limit, and a long last was Sovereign Plume. Oh, this is close. I thought for a stride or two that Meet the Stars would get there, but Boulder's Love on the inside has fought back very, very strongly and may have deprived Frank Cleary of a win here. Frank, of course, still battling it out for the Trainer of the Year. Just watching the replay here, Boulder's Love got right up along the inside, then down the centre, Mark de Montfort on Meet the Stars. There's nothing in this, folks, and Timely News was there. Now, as they reach the line, they're wide apart. Or maybe Boulder's Love, but I'm not all that confident. Boulder's Love or... Now, stand by, the numbers go up. Number 6 is the winner. Boulder's Love, written by Adrian Late. 6-4-1. 6 the winner, Boulder's Love, Adrian Late. 4 Meet the Stars, just failing to get there, Mark de Montfort. And number 1 is third, Gold Legend. Every chance given to that filly by Matthew Carl. It finished third. So the numbers are 6-4-1, 6-4-1. In the time of 1:31.84. 1:31.84. Fourth place getter was 11, Timely News. So the numbers are 6, 4, 1, 11, and 2 was fifth. We'll have more in a moment.
Yes, well done. Thank you, Tony. And now race 6 at Straw, Cosmic Nicky at 26, Turina Bay 37.
Final look over the line. The big field jumps away to a perfect start, and Bonopera got away well. Opera Kingdom out wide. Now, Best of Burgess driving up along the inside. Mighty Splendid, followed then by Arinda on the inside. Aussie Dollars drifting back through the field, followed by Miss Orient Vanelli. And Catch Me Kate is last of all. A good race for the lead where it's Opera Kingdom. A half a length in front of Mighty Splendid. 3 out on the outside. Then came Crimson Covet. A long break behind those Best of Burgess. Up on the outside, Bonopera, followed then by Miss Orient. Down on the outside. Back on the inside there we have Arinda, followed then by Vanelli second last, and a length and a half or so then Catch Me Kate last of all. As they leave the back and race up the side, 500 to go, and Mighty Splendid moved up on the outside to share the lead with Opera Kingdom. With the sit on the leaders going well was Crimson Covet, a long break, Best of Burgess. Miss Orient gaining ground, followed by Bonopera Vanelli, and then Catch Me Kate. But around the home turn, 350 metres to go. Mighty Splendid on the outside, driven to the lead. Opera Kingdom a second, running on fairly well, hooked out now. Crimson Covet, followed by Bonopera. Well back behind those Best of Burgess, followed by Catch Me Kate and Vanelli. But inside the 200, and Mighty Splendid under the whip as the leader. Bonopera down on the inside is running on, and further back behind those Crimson Covet. But Mighty Splendid's got a good break getting down towards the line. Bonopera tries hard, but Mighty Splendid just beats Bonopera. Third, Catch Me Kate. Vanelli fourth, followed by Crimson Covet. Further back in the field, Miss Orient, followed by Opera Kingdom. Then Best of Burgess, and a long last was Orinda.
Alrighty, yep, 6, 5 and 9 there, $6.50 and $2.90. 5 running second and 9 running third there for race 8 at Queanbeyan. Race 1 at Queanbeyan, Wee Platin at 18, $3 for Atlas Flash by Dino at $3.30. Zubriggan at $8.80, Petra Ruler at 24, Velvet Rope $5.80, Sonic Patch at 11. Superior Ability at $13 for race 1 Queanbeyan. They are on their parade there for race number 1. Still race 7, Flying Scooter at 16, Loridan 27, Bobby Blueprint 56.
Pseudo Chances stands up. Impersonate. Now they're all in, they're locked away. A good field in the last. Starter goes up. They're racing. Now, Savage Waters down towards the inside, got away well, and Barbie is looking for the lead. Buster Bins out wide. Jetbat is being ridden hard, and further out in the track, Just Sober will burn them all off. Getting back in the field there, Impersonate, followed by Zabonakai, and Belmount Ben is last of all. In the last at Queanbeyan, as they race towards the back, they've got about 1,300 to go, and Just Sober raced away about 5 in front of Jetbat. A length off in third, Cardwood, followed then by Savage Waters, fourth on the inside. A length and 3/4 behind those then, Pseudo Chances, followed by Miscompliance. Down on the inside was Barbie. There's another one up on the outside there. It's Zabola.